Welcome back to Our Issues Milwaukee. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. Our focus this morning has been on veterans. The U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs states that about 11% of the adult homeless population are veterans. The majority are single, live in urban areas, and suffer from mental illness, alcohol, and/or substance abuse. My next guest serves as the Executive Director of Milwaukee Homeless Veterans Initiative. Debbie Buchanan is a U.S. Army vet that also has served as a reservist at the 452nd Combat Support Hospital here in Milwaukee. Good morning, Debbie.
Good morning to you.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
It's nice to have you here. You've been the Executive Director over there at MHVI, coming up on what, about 4 months?
Yes. 4
So
months.
you are the new Executive Director, safe
yes.
to say.
Yes.
What is it that first drew your attention to this organization and made you want to be a part of it?
Well, I started with the partner organization, which is Wisconsin Veterans Network,
Okay.
and working with veterans as a navigator to help them gain access to resources and benefits that they may not have been aware of to deal or address the crisis that they're dealing with. Mm-hmm. And when this opportunity came open, I just knew that I wanted to stay in this opportunity working with veterans and being able to do it from a leadership position and put things into motion. So
yeah.
It was a natural fit for me.
Yeah, I would say. And the fact that you are an Army vet yourself,
Absolutely.
you really understand some of the needs and some of the concerns that veterans may have. What are your fondest memories of serving in the military?
My fondest memories, I think, was first of all being a female. My dad was a Vietnam veteran. Mm-hmm. He didn't have any boys. He had 3 girls, and so I was the one he taught how to work on cars, play basketball, and I said, well, I'm going to go in the Army like my dad and be one of the first girls in our family to do so. And I wanted to travel and get that experience of being on my own, and so I decided to go for it.
So needless to say, Daddy's very proud
Yes.
of his baby girl. And Milwaukee Homeless Veterans Initiative, you guys are celebrating your 10th year anniversary.
We are.
That says a lot.
Yes.
And this is an organization that was founded and run by veterans. So this is a great time for you to kind of explain to the viewers at home some of the things that you offer to vets on a daily basis.
Absolutely. Well, when veterans come in, or either they walk through our front door, whether it's by phone or through our outreach services, is really just to address the immediate needs. Mm-hmm. We serve a lot of homeless veterans or veterans that are at risk of losing their housing due to PTSD, mental health, other codependency issues that don't allow them to lead lives where they can sustain themselves and maintain employment.
Yeah.
And so we're able to use our resources to jump in without the red tape and be able to address those needs, whether they're eligible for VA benefits or not.
Yeah, and this is so important for so many different reasons. If you have veterans who maybe don't even know that you guys exist,
yes.
You guys don't wait for them to come through the doors or give you a call. You go out and go where they are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We have our staff that are out. We have vehicles that we go into where they are. So it could be repairs of the breach or some of the other local community shelters. Mm-hmm. We get calls from concerned citizens that may find veterans sleeping in their cars and different parking lots throughout the city. And so we will go out there to find out what's going on, get them back to our organization so that we can get them into a safe, warm environment and deal with those issues and try to address the concerns and help them to accept the services that we have.
Yeah.
You know, veterans have pride. They don't want to be seen as a needy population. Mm-hmm. I know I wouldn't. So we're able to address those and help them to maintain that dignity and respect that they deserve.
That's what it's all about. You mentioned Repairs of the Breach, yes. which is a daytime shelter.
Yes.
And I remember spending a lot of time there just getting to know individuals from the time I moved mm-hmm. to Milwaukee because I always thought it was such a special place because at the time it was the only daytime homeless shelter, and all the days that we would have frigid temperatures, everything would be closed until maybe 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock, but Repairs of the Breach was always open during that day, and they've grown tremendously over the years. So it's one of those organizations close to my heart, especially with the work that McCann and Brown did there over the years. But you guys work closely with Repairs of the Breach. You actually send your supply trucks there.
We send our supply trucks there. They know who we are. When the organization began 10 years ago, that's where they went to find veterans. And we are still 10 years later, still serving and working in partnership with them. So we'll go with blankets, food, toiletries, whatever they need to help them out while they're staying there.
Yes, and another thing that you guys do as far as with the supply trucks, you supply individuals with bus tickets, which is a big deal because when you think about maybe having a doctor's appointment or even a job interview, which can change things tremendously, you guys are there to supply that along with toiletries, you name it.
Absolutely. With transportation, with bus tickets, train tickets, if they need to get home for emergencies, any of those things that traditionally you couldn't go into a VA or a large system and request, we can step in and handle those types of things. In addition to bus tickets, we will also deliver furniture. So we have our homeless veterans, once they're placed and with one of our partners into a home situation, we're able to go out with our trucks and we furnish everything from the front door to the back door to get them started.
I love that. Every little thing from
fork.
The fork, right, to the glass they're going to drink out of. And
absolutely.
That is so amazing. There is an opportunity for people at home to help donate, to make a difference, because there's all these little things that we probably take for granted. You know, you go, like you said, a fork, but you take all these things as a donation.
We take them all. Like I said, someone that's coming in that's just been placed into an apartment, normally they don't have anything but maybe the clothes on their back and a suitcase. So every item that is donated to us, we're able to go and fully furnish. And when I'm out talking to folks in the community to let them know what we need, they are shocked and amazed at the small shower curtain rings. They got to hang their shower curtains, so we need shower curtain rings.
Every little thing makes a difference. So I want people to keep that in mind when they're thinking of, you know, donating to one of our local organizations. You guys definitely should be top of mind.
Absolutely.
Talk about partnerships, because we mentioned Repairs of the Breach. You have other organizations that you work closely with as far as resources. Because we are in dead winter right now, and it's hard to imagine individuals being out on the street without a place to call home. And if you guys come upon someone, you have each other that you call to make something happen.
Exactly. Sometimes it can take 3-4 partnering organizations to resolve an issue. I can tell you in the last 3 weeks we have had every other day almost a family that is living in their car somewhere, a veteran and their family with children that need a place to stay. We've had some heartbreaking stories and issues that we've had to deal with over the last couple of weeks, including a single mom with 3 children under the age of 5 that were in their car for 3 days. And the car wasn't working, so they had no heat, shelters were full. So we were able to go get a motel, get them someplace to stay. One of our partners that we work very closely with on housing is the Center for Veterans Issues. And so we're able to call them, certify that they're homeless, they'll find them an apartment, then they'll call us and we go and furnish it. So we just come full circle. Another one of our closest partners is Wisconsin Veterans Network. We actually are in the same building, and they have navigators that will help veterans manage their cases, manage their benefits, and get them connected to resources that they need. And we are one of the main partners that can step in right away to address those things.
I love that. And that is your sister organization that will also sit down with veterans and help them kind of navigate through some of the red tape sometimes that they have to go through at the VA, and sometimes things are a little confusing.
Yes.
You have questions, you have papers you got to fill out, and you guys work together in making sure that's done as well.
We absolutely do. We have about 60% of the veterans that come through our door aren't even eligible to go to the VA because they may have served in the National Guard or Army Reserve. They may have been discharged for less than honorable conditions based on something that happened to them while they were in the military, but they may not be necessarily eligible. So we're able to serve them because our goal is if you served one day, we don't care how you served, who you served, you are a veteran.
You can say that again. And MHVI has helped furnish more than 1,300 veteran apartments, and that is due in part to donations from the public. So not only do you take furniture donations and all of those everyday things we use in a home, you guys accept monetary donations as well, right?
Monetary donations, again, those are so important because when we have that homeless family that walks in our door at 4 o'clock on Friday, we have to make sure that there's someplace safe and warm for the weekend so we can go and pay for that hotel immediately to get them out of the cold. We also have an emergency food pantry that survives on strictly donations, and so we are servicing veterans every day with the food that we have.
Okay, you guys are doing outstanding work, and this is a great time to congratulate the organization. The Shepherd Express presented you with the 2017 Best Organization Supporting Veterans Award. And that's well deserved, just by everything that you've shared with us today. And the Green Bay Packer Foundation recently made a substantial donation as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. You guys, as we wrap up, do special events for the veterans that you serve, and you have coming up on February 19th a special event that's specifically for female veterans. Tell us about that.
Yes, we're so super excited about that. It is our first event that we're having under our Woven program, which is for women veterans. And we're able to provide a safe place for them to come to. They may not traditionally want to go to other organizations based on the size or if there are a lot of male veterans there. And so we're going to introduce female veterans to MHVI coming up in a couple of weeks here with pampering services. So we just want to come in, make them feel good. We've got a lot of sponsors that are providing food and gifts, and we just want to have a really nice evening and treat them to a good time. So we're really excited that that's coming up.
Just a continuation of all the great things that you're doing.
Absolutely.
So keep on keeping on, and thank you for all that you do for veterans in our community.
Thank you
It's
very
been a
much.
pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
Debbie Buchanan is the Executive Director of Milwaukee Homeless Veterans Initiative. For more information on anything that we've discussed, you can visit their website at mkehomelessvets.org, and they're also located at 6317 West Greenfield Avenue and can be reached by calling 414-257-4111. That's going to do it for today's show. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. As always, I thank you for watching, and I do hope you join us again next week as we take another look at Our Issues Milwaukee. Have a great day.